let's back it up a little bit. So many moons ago, many beers ago, where did you all get started down the road of tractor pulling? And let's kind of get to where we started the season this year.
So you're asking how I got into all
Yep.
this?
How'd you start? I know we started with some minis, and then it's just kind of developed from there.
Well, I guess me myself, I was a puller at birth. My birthday's always right before the farm machinery show. Being from Kentucky, I think I was at the farm machinery show as a few days old infant, believe it or not. And up until I spent a lot of my life, or a good portion of my life, involved in basketball. And outside of a basketball commitment, there's not one of those events that I've ever missed. And that pool's very special to a lot of people, but it's even more special, I think, if you're from Kentucky, and probably even more special that we're less than an hour from there. So by birth, I was, I guess, a puller because my dad pulled. Um, at age 12, my dad, where I'm from, um, Grayson County, Litchfield, Kentucky, truck pulling is very popular. And, that in fact, they have a facility that they pull pretty well every weekend from May through, October. Like there, it's almost like a drag strip model. You go there and you pull all the time. And they have some street stock two-wheel drive. And if anyone that follows Kentucky pulling, there's a class called the Grayson County two-wheel drive. Well, Grayson County is the town where we're from. And at age 12, I guess my dad built me a Grayson County two-wheel drive truck to compete in. And he actually probably, the rules are pretty loose, but anyone that knows my dad, I guess he likes to push the envelope, like to call it lightly. And he had bought a 650 natural aspirated motor that was in a full drive truck, literally, and put it in a street stock two-wheel drive, run against carbureted 454s and all kinds of street stuff, which I guess he did. It wasn't technically illegal, but he put me in it. And there's a picture somewhere, because it was a truck in nature. We had a open bed seat on it. My dad was in there with me, and it sounded a lot different than other trucks. But the first time I drove, he was in the passenger seat with me, and I pretty well just drove it like clear like an idiot. I just stomped on it. The truck picked straight up in the air, came down, picked straight up again, came down. And but the third time it was in the air, my dad came over and grabbed my leg and pulled off the gas pedal and came down. I just crashed the front end on it. And from that point forward, I was educated on driving stuff easy, because had that not happened, I'd probably be a hard driver. I mean, I can still drive hard on shit when I need to, but at that age, that was my first time driving. And then I did that, I don't know, there until I was 16. We'd pull there around Grayson County all the time. My dad was campaigning the Kodiak tractor there. You saw a clip during that time of my life. And then